Hello, everyone. This is Richa Kaur, legal faculty at Manu Law Classes. In this video, I will be discussing with you the career options that are available to you after you complete your 3-year LLB course or your 5-year LLB course. Most of the students, they're very confused as to what career path they should choose after completing their law graduation. This video will help you and will guide you through the career options that are available to you according to your area of interest. Now, the first option that you have is litigation. Litigation is where you practice as a lawyer in any court. Second option is you can join any law firm or you can join as an in-house lawyer in any company. Third option you have is you can join a Supreme Court or the High Court as a law clerk cum research assistant. Fourth, you can also crack the judicial services exam and become a judge. Or you can join as a lecturer or an assistant professor in any university. Also, you can do any of the government jobs that are available to you as a legal officer after you complete or after you crack their exam. Then last is the UPSC, that is the civil services exam. Before I start, let me inform you that Manu Law Classes, we are inviting admissions for our 1-year as well as 2-year courses for all the CLAT aspirants. You can enroll with us today. You can inquire about the same by visiting our website, www.lawentranceindia.com. You can also call us on 9971 444 054 and inquire about the admission process. We are also providing a free trial for 15 days. And in this free trial, you will have access to live classes with a one-to-one interaction. You would also be given recorded lectures on various topics. You would be given topic tests, sectional tests, and your performance at the end would be analyzed. Now, the process to sign up, it includes finding the link in the description below. You should locate the sign up for 15 days free trial. Thereafter, you fill the form and you should get started. Moving on, let me start with the first career option that is available to you after you complete your law graduation. The first is that is litigation. Now, litigation, most of the students who pursue law, they intend to take up the traditional mode of field of law, which is to practice as a lawyer in various courts. Now, you can litigate or practice litigation in various fields of law, that is civil cases, criminal law, or matrimonial disputes, taxation law, or banking matters, etc. And before you start practicing as a lawyer or before you start litigating in courts, you have to clear the All India Bar exam that is conducted by the Bar Council of India every year. And once you clear the exam, you are granted a certificate of practice by the BCI, and then you have to enroll yourself with the State Bar Council and you can get started to work as an advocate in any of the courts in India. Now, this litigation has a great promising career, but the disadvantage is that the stipend is very low initially, that is in the beginning. So therefore, if you have sufficient money to sustain yourself for a couple of years, then you should definitely choose this option. You can start by joining a trial court lawyer as his assistant and get an experience of the court procedures, of appearing in court, of drafting various petitions. After that, you can join a High Court or a Supreme Court senior counsel and learn how to brief counsels, how to get your network, how to connect with your clients. So thereafter, when you have done 5 to 6 years, invested your hard work in this field, then you can start your own independent practice and have your own clients. Moving on, the next career option that is available to you is joining a law firm or joining a company. Now, you can either join a small tier law firm or a top law firm. These law firms, they are generally partnership firms or LLPs, and in this, a client basically approaches the firm to fight their case. So what these firms do is they either engage their own lawyer or they hire some lawyer from outside who argues cases on their behalf. So they basically prepare the entire case, they do all the research work, and they get somebody else, some senior lawyer, to argue their case on their behalf. So what your work would involve when you join as a lawyer in a law firm would be to draft legal documents, to prepare case briefs, to prepare contracts, agreements, and to research on various questions of law. Now, there are various law firms. It could be a corporate law firm, it could be an IPR firm, and remember that you have to work for very long hours if you join a law firm. Besides, of course, you get paid very well. Now, in order to join a law firm, the best way is to join as a paralegal and work with the law firm when you are in your final semester of your law college, and you get an idea of the nature and quality of the work that is in the firm. Now, if they're very impressed with your work, they will hire you as soon as you complete your LLB. Other way to join a law firm is through the college recruitment process, or you can also apply individually with any of the law firms. Now, you can also join as an in-house counsel in a company. Here, it is mostly a desk job where you do not have to go to court, and your work would involve drafting, negotiating, and vetting contracts, as well as researching on various legal topics and giving legal opinions. Now, these companies, they have their own legal department who handle all the day-to-day legal nuances. So once you're hired, you will be dealing with the company's legal matters on a day-to-day basis. Now, of course, the company also provides good pay packages and the working hours are decent. Next is you can also join as a law clerk come research assistant with the Supreme Court or with any of the high courts in India. Now, in the Supreme Court, you have to clear the written exam as well as an interview. The high courts, they do not have any settled practice and of recruitment. You can apply and be called directly for the interview. Now, this is an ad hoc appointment. It's a contractual job, which is for a period of 1 year and which may extend to 2 years. Your work, it involves assisting the judge in drafting judgments. You have to prepare case briefs on fresh admission matters or regular hearing matters. You also have to sit in the court and prepare case notes on the arguments that are being put forth during the regular hearing matters. You also would be required to research on various questions of law. Therefore, it is very important that you know how to use the legal search engines such as SCC Online, Manu Patra, LexisNexis, etc. So this is very important. If you want to get an exposure to court proceedings, this is a good career path to choose. Next is judiciary. You can, of course, appear for the judicial services exam and join as a civil judge or a judicial magistrate. Every state, it has a separate judicial services exam, and they take out a notification regarding their vacancy in their courts every year. And of course, sometimes there are no vacancies at all that are given by any courts. So yes, you have to wait. Now, the exam is a 3-stage process involving prelims, mains, as well as an interview. It requires an in-depth study of all law subjects. Therefore, it's ideal for you to start studying while you are doing your LLB course itself. Also, if you want to appear for the higher judicial services exam, you are required to practice as an advocate for at least 7 years in order to appear for the higher judicial exam. Next option that you have is you can join as a lecturer in any university. And now this is a very good option because there are a lot of private universities that are coming up and who require permanent lecturers or permanent faculty or a guest faculty. So in order to join as a lecturer, you need to clear your LLM, you need to do LLM, you need to clear your NET exam that is conducted by the UGC twice in a year. After clearing the NET exam, you can also pursue PhD and simultaneously join in a university as a lecturer. It is significant that you write the journals in order to, of course, get selected as a professor. You can also choose the option of teaching online or joining a coaching institute. So this is a very, very, very good option that is available to people who have great academic knowledge and who want to, who have a passion for teaching. Next is the government jobs that are available to you after you complete your law degree. Now, there are various government organizations like RBI, SEBI, and SBI, DMRC, that is Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. They have their own legal department. So they require a legal advisor or legal officer to work with them. So each of them, they conduct their own written exam as well as their interview. You are required to clear them in order to join as a law officer in their organization. You can also join a public sector undertaking like ONGC, like Indian Oil Corporation Limited, GAIL. These are all PSUs. However, for that, you need to clear your CLAT PG exam. And on the basis of your CLAT PG score, you are called for the interview and thereby selected. Also, you can give the IBPS exam. The IBPS exam is in order to get into any bank, any of the government banks. Now, IBPS exam, there are two exams. That is the probationary officer exam. You can give PO exam or you can give the specialist officer exam. That is SO exam. And you can join as a legal officer in any of the government bank after clearing the IBPS exam. Also, if you're interested in doing criminal law or in practicing criminal law in any court, then joining as a public prosecutor or an assistant public prosecutor is available to you as an option. Now, every state, they have their own PP exam, and you have to clear that in order to start practicing as a prosecutor. However, freshers, they are not entitled to apply for the exam. There are certain number of years of experience that are required in order to sit for this public prosecutor exam. Now, the next option that you have is Judge Advocate General in the Army. It's a very prestigious job. In this, you are basically a legal advisor to the commander in the Army. You are required to represent the army in civil courts. Here, you do not have to clear any written exam in order to be selected. You have to only clear an interview. That is a two-stage process. And this interview is conducted by the Service Selection Board. Now, in order to crack the interview, your general awareness, your communication skills, your physical fitness, all of them are very important. Of course, now the last option is UPSC. UPSC conducts the civil services exams every year for students, for graduates from all disciplines, including law students. And after cracking the UPSC exam, you can join as an IAS or an IPS or an IFS. Now, this exam, it involves 3 stages, that is prelims, mains, and interview. Now, it is beneficial to you as a lawyer or as a law student to crack this exam. Why? Because constitutional law, which you've studied in detail during your law degree, Now, during your law course, this constitutional law forms a large part of the subject of Indian polity, which is a very important subject in the IAS exam. So, yes, if you have an in-depth knowledge of this subject, there are very high chances that you can crack the exam. Of course, you can choose law as your main subject in the written exam, and you can crack this exam with a lot of dedication and hard work. With this, I end this video. I hope the video was informative and it helped you. Thank you and have a good day.